Yo guys, before you get into the video today, if you could go and check out my second channel, ByMaxAnderson, which is content like this.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, it's coming in! It's coming in!
This,
Here's the US regular.
Okay,
right?
They look 10 times bigger than us.
You want to go the next size up. This is the US large. Gosh. Look at how...
You look at that. Right, this is why American people are fat at the end of the day. Now guys, if you like that content, I'm starting to upload more of that. I did take a break because obviously starting work and things like that, which you guys do know. But guys, make sure to go and subscribe to it. Tons of content is going to be coming soon. A couple of videos a week just to change it up a bit and add something else to the channel. So guys, make sure to go and check it out. The link will be down below and also it should be probably around here somewhere. But guys, let's get back into the video. Yo guys, what's going on and welcome back to Rainbow Six Siege video, and today, as you've seen by the title, we're going to be talking about crossplay. I know, for like the 100th time, but still, it's coming to year 6, and I just kind of want to make this video before the new season does come out, because it is going to be coming out very, very soon. Probably, I believe it's March 16th the new season comes out, so within like a week or two. I think it's like a week this video comes out. I think it comes out on the Monday or the Tuesday, so I think it comes out a week today. I think it's the Tuesday it's coming out. But anyway, guys, let's get straight into the video. Leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications, and let's get straight into it. So over the last like year to 6 months, we've been having a massive debate whether Rainbow Six Siege is going to be getting crossplay or not, and it's become quite apparent that it could be a possibility. Even though Rainbow Six Siege did tweet out or release some news that it wouldn't be happening because the game's so far in and they didn't want to do it, well, they've now kind of decided that it could be back on the cards, which is something really, really cool and a lot of people do really want. However, the only things that they come to is the difference between PC and console, and that's something I'm going to be talking about today, and how Rainbow Six Siege could get around that, especially with like different game moves that could be happening when it does come to it, different settings, things like that. So guys, let's get fully into depth. Just to stop the video, today's video is brought to you by Surfshark. Surfshark is a virtual private network. This means that you can protect all of your data, be able to play it on different servers, and go and watch any Netflix in the world. So if you're from the UK and you fancy watching American Netflix, you can do that. Plus, there is tons and tons more features out there with this. Surfshark is the best VPN and one of the cheapest VPN out there on the market right now. Click the link down below in the description and in the comment section, use the code MZN as a coupon, and you'll be able to get 85% off and 3 months for free, and this will only cost you £1.39 a month. For £1.39, that is an absolute bargain, so make sure you go and do it, because this will just help you out so much. But apart from that guys, let's get back into the video. So when we look at the differences between console and PC, there isn't really much apart from maybe the skill gap, and just purely because obviously being a mouse and keyboard and the leaning without aiming. Now, many people have said leaning without aiming isn't as OP as everyone does think. Personally, from my opinion, I think it's really, really OP. Going from console to PC, I think it's really OP. Console players probably don't think it is OP, but if you go from console to Rainbow Six Siege on a console, you'll see there's a massive difference. And also the difference of having the FOV change. So if you're on PC, you can change your FOV from 60 to 90, which basically means you can see more on your screen and you're more zoomed back. But on Xbox, you're set at 1 FOV, which makes it so much harder to play, things like that, and it's completely different when it does come to it. So that's my kind of viewpoint on it, and the difference between obviously Rainbow Six Siege and obviously on PC and console. Now, how do we get around this issue? Because it's quite big. Now, first of all, Rainbow Six Siege will have to do a massive update with the FOV, which I think they'll be able to do between obviously console and like PC. So basically be able to change it for both of them, so you can have the FOV on console as well as on PC. That should be pretty simple. It's just the graphics, so that shouldn't be too hard. It'll just be really one big update, which you'd probably see coming in within a while in the operations, probably maybe Operation or Season 3 for like this year, potentially if it does come out this year. But the next problem is the leaning without aiming. Now, like I said, people said it's not OP. I think it is completely different. To be able to lean without aiming is a really big advantage, and it does help out a lot more. And I do think that Rainbow Six Siege on console would be very punished by this, because it would be so much harder to actually play against, because that's my personal opinion. But I think a lot of actual kind of console players will agree with this. But is there a way to be able to put an actual like leaning without aim on console? Probably not, because you could do it maybe with an Elite controller and be able to like add a button, but not everyone has an Elite controller, so it wouldn't really make it fair, and not everyone has the money to go and buy an Elite controller, to be honest. And that's just something you have to think about. And then the next step from there is, what do you do about that? So personally for me, I would allow a mouse and keyboard onto console. So if you do have a mouse and keyboard, then you can do leaning without aiming. And that would be my kind of thing, to be able to allow it just within the console. I don't know how hard it would be for obviously Xbox to do, whether they have to register it with the actual console, would it be on the new consoles, things like that. Would there be an adapter you have to buy? Because so far right now, I think if you want to be able to do it on console, you have to have an adapter, and they are quite expensive when I've looked at them before. And just from there on, like, I would just change it so you just choose who you want to play against. So you choose if you want to play against PC players. A lot of console players probably do, to make them a bit better, because it's the whole idea. You play against better people, you'll become better. If you play against the same skill level, you'll stay at that skill level. Like, at the end of the day, that's just what some people believe, and I kind of agree with that statement. So you could literally just choose if you want to play with the consoles, if you just want to play with Xbox, if you just play with PC, if you want to play with all three, or you want to play with just PC and Xbox, no PS4, because there is a huge different gap between every single one, and that's just something massively different when it does come to it, and I perfectly understand it. So yeah, that is just something. At the end of the day, Rainbow Six Siege are going to have to figure out what are you going to do with that, and it's very, very hard to choose what they're going to do with that, to be honest. If I was in charge, I would have the way to be able to choose who you play against, be able to choose what server you're on, because I think that's something really cool as well, because I know a lot of people have people like friends they've met online that want to play servers in different regions, and just be able to have that, that would be really cool. I would change the FOV if you could, and I would add some other features like different game modes, the transfer market, things like that, and I think that would be something really beneficial towards Rainbow Six Siege, but it's whether they do it and when. Personally, for me, I don't think they will do it at all. It's sort of 6 years into the game. If they said, like, right, we're going to be doing it for another 4 years, we're going to get to 10 years, fair enough, do it. But if you're only thinking like 2 years, there's no real point, to be fair. That 2 years is going to go very, very quickly, and things like that. I don't know how hard it is to do crossplay. I don't imagine it would be, because the likes of Call of Duty have done it, Fortnite have done it, Apex have done it, and it should be pretty straightforward and simple, but there's just a few mechanics that are stuck in the way, and it would be a big one update. If you could do it very quickly, then I would do it in year 6 to add some attraction to the game so you can play against more people, because I think it would bring a lot of old players back to the game as well as new players, because people like those cross-play games. And yeah, just things like that. It's kind of hard to say what's going to be happening, things like that, but overall, like I said, I don't think Rainbow Six Siege will ever do it. It'll be a real big shame. I don't know what they'll do after Rainbow Six Siege, because it's such a big game. But when you look at Call of Duty and FIFA, they're still going about. It's just hard to decide whether they'll be doing it or not, and things like that. So yeah, guys, that is my opinion on it. Let me know what you do think about it, because it's such a big thing when it does come to it. And yeah, apart from that, guys, I hope you enjoy. And apart from that, until next time, see ya.